Hello, welcome back to VGM, everyone.
It's hooked on you, a dating sim.
Yes, I'm sorry, I'm writing down time. Fudge. I said fudge.
You better. I swear, if I have to censor another
Isn't fudge
episode because of
good?
you,
Isn't fudge good?
it's great, especially when you get to pack it. It's one of those big corporate outfits, quite exclusive, where all the famous celebrities hang out. Very luxurious. Doesn't
We
quite.
were talking. Oh, to catch everybody up, we were catching. Well, I guess some of you guys are just gonna marathon through them. So, but you know, for those who aren't, we wanted to date Spirit. We accidentally chose Trapper's thing. Black.
Unfortunately,
Unfortunately,
but we'll get there. We will romance the spirit.
we will get her eventually. And we were talking about escaping to an island, but the narrator's like, "Oh yeah, he just wants to escape to a resort that's farther south here. That's way better." Hint, hint, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Yeah, totally. Yeah, better.
Doesn't quite
Anyway.
have the charm that this island has, though. Trust me.
Yeah,
you
because
wouldn't
they're
want to
all
go there.
freaking human.
With all that money
Everyone
comes
there
a lot
is
of
human.
restrictions.
Like, only humans.
With great money comes great restrictions.
Only humans. Very boring. Why would you go to a normie human resort when you can come here and hang out with
Monsters and be a monster humper.
yeah.
Has it been a minute?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's been over a minute, yeah.
Alright, yeah, and be a monster
already-
fucker.
Yeah, it's been over. It's been over a minute, Dragon.
This is where you belong. Now, off you go. It's time for an activity. On this island, your decisions matter, mostly. When I agree with them, not like that other island. So what'll it be? Oh, we get the choice again?
We had another choice. What do you mean? What? That's the beach. Is the resort on the left then?
I think this is the lounge. Yeah,
The lounge, yeah.
this would be the pool. This is the yard. That's obviously volleyball. It's got the net in there. So yeah, this is the
Yep.
lounge. We're going here.
Hi, Spirit.
Yes.
Get me a second, because I'm trying to think of I'm not sure we're doing time right. Marking down time right because there is a delay on Twitch because I've been using Twitch's timer. I'm gonna have to figure out a new way of telling time then.
Yeah.
Because I just thought about that. I was like, wait a second, we could be entirely off. Holy crap, that's a problem.
As long as we're close, that gets me in the ballpark. But
All right, yeah. For now, continue that.
yeah,
we'll
we'll worry
continue with
about that
like-
in between VGMs.
Anyways, finally, freedom from the preposterous premise. Paco, speak right, please. I'm gonna slap you. That the four of us would be engaged in some sort of thrilling 2-on-2 volleyball match, and you would be outclassed human.
Royally. Spirit looks at you from beneath her gigantic sun hat. She takes a conspiratorial tone.
I don't know whose idea volleyball was in the first place, but I hate them. I mean, same. I tried to feign a sprained ankle, but everyone already knows that I technically float above the ground, so nobody believed I was even putting any pressure on my joints in the first place. Trust me, if I did, it would be fucking awful. Then when I tried to annoy everyone by not giving a crap, and when that didn't work, I tried whining. And then that didn't work. Yeah, keep going. I threatened to kill every single person on the island. But... Oh, that's cute. Oh, dude,
adorable.
she's fucking adorable. Fuck.
Look at that face.
Turns out I'm not... Look at that face. How could you be mad at that face?
How could you not like that face?
How do you not like that face? Turns out I'm not the first to toss those kinds of threats around on this island. Who would have fucking guessed? Also, that sword. I just realized that she was holding. I was like, oh, that's a sword.
Yeah.
Oh. It's a little more curved.
I think
than
that
it
I
should
think that's
be, but
I think that's perspective.
it's trying to be his perspective. But I actually have a katana myself. I can confirm that it is not that pronounced of a curve. That is a bit way more curvy than it should be. Anyway,
It's just perspective. 'Cause
it's also not
actually
the.
that curved.
It's
like her actual katana.
well, yeah, it's a katana. The thing, like the katana, like it is curved, but it's not much of a curve, even with this
Yeah,
angle.
this
but,
is
like,
just trying to
the
force
point
perspective.
it's trying to it's forgivable because the game is not about it. This is not the point of this game. So anyways, so thanks, I guess, for getting it called off. Are we threatening each other here again? Again?
Now it's Dwight who takes on a conspiratorial tone, his eyes shifting as he slips into a loud whisper. Please, just make it quick.
I really should do Claudette's voice differently. Is what you'll be saying when you get behind the bar to make you the drink of your dreams.
Ah!
Poor Dwight. Hilarious, right? Right, Dwight?
Yeah, right. So, what'll you be having?
Oh, dude, you gotta pick this right. What kind of drink do you think she would like? Gotta impress her here, dude. We got vodka soda, sangria. I've not heard of that one before. Scotch rocks or virgin daiquiri.
Man, you know what I would take?
Scotch rocks.
Yeah.
I don't have a choice because Taco's never had any of these. To be truthful, Taco's not really had alcohol. So
Yeah, true.
I've had 2 things of alcohol in my entire life so far. And they're both pomegranate flavored. Which, I mean, probably did taste fine. The thing is, though, it's like, I don't like pomegranate that much. Like, at all. So, anyways. Frick, dude. I don't know alcohol. I can't help you with this one. We fucked up.
Yeah. I think we've already fucked up a lot for Spirit.
Yeah, we fucked up like one thing. We impressed her with history.
I didn't come here to party. I'm just trying to make the best of a very strange situation. I don't know. How about a daiquiri? I know how to make that. But skip the liquor. I'll have mine virgin. Pepper Snickers, that's your choice of words. Sure you will, kid.
Don't mind him. We don't need to soak ourselves in booze just to please have someone else's expectations. If you ask me, there's enough spirits here already. Fuck, girl. You're right.
There is enough
Side.
spirits here. The one that,
Yeah,
the only
yeah.
one that matters.
The only one that matters, you know what I'm saying? Besides, alcohol just numbs you to the painful realities of the world. I choose to face them head on. With the katana.
You'd never do something like, I don't know, hide from it all behind the world's largest hat or anything?
Please allow me to ignore any fashion advice from the man wearing a doll's face as a mask.
Not a doll's face, jerk!
Since we've fulfilled your requests,
It's
time
time
for
for you
you-
to return the
No.
favor.
speaking over lines again because the freaking colors are so close to each other.
I should have known there was a catch.
Icebreaker time. I swear, Had I known they'd pull this kind of faux enthusiastic, come on. French is fucking, I hate French. Community building crap, I'd have suggested we attempt to walk to the lowest point of the ocean before I ever set foot near this bar.
You don't think it could be kind of fun? A little fun? Never mind. I hate it. This sucks. But it could be fine, or whatever you say. Has anyone seen my hat?
You have a hat?
I've literally never seen him in a hat.
If we must make small talk, I'm at least picking a topic before we end up being forced to do some lame improv game that nerds play. Thank you, Spirit! Speaking my mind over here. All my opinions right here. But they're non-sports after-school activities that I definitely never did because I'm no nerd. Sounds like you were a nerd.
Methinks a
saying.
certain someone doth protest too much.
Sitting here on this beautiful sunny afternoon, warm sand, beneath the cool fog, beneath my severed feet. The topic I choose is books. Novels, comics, fiction, or none. Reading is the only real escape from the inescapable horror of life. Escape into your own mind. You can do that with movies if you know what the fuck you're doing, but books are easier to do it with, but
A
I
groan
guess.
rolls through the crowd. Not a lot of readers here, I'd imagine, based on the response. They were much more enthusiastic about drinking.
I was like, I think of all the people, well, yeah, Spirit would be the reader. Obviously, Trapper wouldn't read a book in his. Trapper probably doesn't even read the friggin' menu for the friggin' bar.
I want a
just
burger and a
points at
liter of cola.
He just points at the pictures, or just points at the pictures.
I'll eat that.
I'll eat that. Points at Claudette.
Does it come
No,
with
no,
crayons and a coloring book?
I
Make
think,
sure there's
I think
green.
of all
That's
the,
my favorite flavor.
I think Wraith probably reads the most next after Spirit,
Probably.
other than Dwight, of course. But Dwight actually probably reads more than her. But we don't talk about Dwight. We don't mention Dwight anyway. Considering the situation we're in, it seems an appropriate time to ask you, Splort. This is this is quite the name. What's your desert island book? The one book you'd bring with you if you were, well, on an island like this. Oh, and it has to be classic horror, for reasons that should be obvious.
She means because this is an island of horror villains. And also, those books are all in the public domain.
So yeah, I was thinking about that last sentence. Like, there's parts of that sentence that didn't need to be said, but there's also like that last part of the sentence, which was like, oh yeah, that definitely probably should have been added. Anyway, nothing too modern. Humanity has really gotten soft these past 100 years. I don't know what books you've been reading, Spirit. Just saying. But then again, I also don't read horror, so I can't really speak to that genre. I can say in the realm of fantasy, there's a lot of upcoming great fantasy writers, so yeah. But it's 100 years, so what's your favorite,
No,
sweetie?
I don't read. Alright, books?
Oh, these are great classics, dude. All
Jekyll,
three of
Mr.
them.
Hyde, Frankenstein.
Frankenstein, Dracula. Dracula's a good one. Frankenstein's monster is another great one. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde is... I actually have that somewhere, I think. Or I did, at least.
Bram
What would you
Stoker's
choose, Dracula?
Dracula is one classic that's still scary. It should be seduced by to be seduced by some beautiful stranger, only to learn later on that they're an immortal villain. It's downright
Thrilling? Oh, she likes that, dude.
hey.
Hell yes.
Well, I guess, but I was going to say,
That despite the deviant behavior of Dracula and the threat of possible danger or even death that he poses, he can't help but get turned on by the liberation from the status quo that he represents. He's also very lonely. Just saying.
same here.
To both of those.
Yeah.
The lonely part especially. So what if some old doctor says he's a bad boy? You're supposed to reek like garlic and sleep alone? Who did they think would buy into that? If you're going to be trapped in the nightmare that is undead life eternal, which I know a little something about, you could do a lot worse than great clothes, a castle, and a lover who doesn't take shit from it. Oh wow, sorry, I didn't. This is like the first swear I think I've seen other than damn.
Yeah.
Doesn't take shit from anyone. The scariest part, Dracula, is thinking that no one will ever be quite as interesting to make love to as a vampire. It's true. Welcome to the immortal games that vampires play. This is why, yeah. It's also why they're partially hard to write, because, yeah. Enough about these old stories. That belong to someone else. I think it's time to make up some new stories of our own.
Before you know what's going on, Huntress is waving an empty vodka bottle in the air, a devilish twinkle in her half-mask covered eye.
That does not look like a vodka bottle.
Nope.
Saying. Might I suggest something a little naughty? Let's all get in a circle and spin this bad boy. Oh fuck.
And Trickster, what are you doing here? Great idea.
Avoiding literally everyone until the most crucial moment.
Trickster, isn't it a bit late to introduce a new character? I thought I was the one who gets to make the rules, so I'm not sure who I'm asking. But I wasn't ready for this. Well, hello. And who is this new fan in the waiting?
Beat it, Hack.
I don't know. What's the harm of inviting one more person to join the circle for our game? Oh, I can't stay. I was just saying it's a great idea, while also teasing the secret Trickster ending. I've got much, much better things to do than hang out here. I'm famous. Toodaloo!
Sounds like the secret Trickster ending is not really that secret anymore.
Yeah.
Who would have guessed?
The rules are simple. First you spin, then you swap spit. That is.
Let's be clear, this ain't a peep show. We're here to have a good time, but in a classy way. Oh, fucking Claudette, you're ruining the fun here.
All makeouts will happen out of view of the public eye. Real romantic like.
Oh, fuck. Man! Gosh dang it! I'm now depressed because reasons. Look, I'm not saying I need an off-brand version of this game where we get to see some spicier stuff. Boy.
You want to watch people
I rest
make it
my
out?
case.
Is Taco a voyeur?
What?
Never mind.
Just a little.
Read your
Only a little bit. Depends on who's involved. To be honest. Not to be honest, Taco's never witnessed it in real life, so
What about me? What if I was involved?
I don't know yet.
That's not a no, everybody.
Not a no. It's not a yes either, but
But it's not a no.
Anyways.
I choose to be
yes,
optimistic about it.
Yes, romance is the goal. Okay, anyway, so we'll be waiting here in complete silence, trying to listen and use our imaginations while you make out on the other side of the bar, but not watching.
Like adults. Romantic. Well-adjusted adults.
Flirt, you're up.
You grip the bottle in your
As we
hand
decided the main character of the game should go first.
and put your fate in the hands of the empty bottle gods. Minigames consist of 2 parts. On top, a pointer which rotates in a clockwise direction. And on the bottom, a target you're going to be pointing at. This here upcoming minigame is a special minigame. Perfect for the less coordinated because there is no winning or losing. Well, not technically.
I mean,
Wherever the pointer stops, that's your result.
there's a few of the people in this circle that I would not want to swap spit with. But
I'm pretty much content with anybody.
okay. As long as that's you,
either
not
way, I'm
Taco.
getting a kiss.
I mean, I wouldn't mind Kiss from Huntress or Spirit, especially. It's the other two. Well, I guess I wouldn't mind Wraiths. Really, it's more of a Trapper. Trapper's not doing it for me.
You don't like the big muscly dumb ones?
Not really. Not really.
Ready. Away we go. Spin the bottle and see who you're going to smooch.
You gotta stop it. Who you smooching? Who we smooching, Dragano?
You got Trapper. You two are meant to be.
Fuck! Fuck! You two are meant to be. Fuck, dude. You know how they said there was no losing in this game? Well, sort of. They
Psych.
lost.
You actually have to spin multiple times to get your real result. First to get 3 times is your true match. That's how we play hardcore spin the bottle on this here island. Now get your spin on.
Way to be
Okay.
a cock tease. Way to be a cock tease.
Oh,
Yes.
that's Spirit. All right.
Oh. Wait, we're getting Huntress next.
You got Trapper.
Trapper twice.
You got Huntress.
Got one of each. Trapper twice. Don't get Trapper again.
You got Wraith.
Wraith twice. Don't get either of those again.
You got Huntress.
Huntress.
You got Huntress.
Huntress.
Huntress is your
it
true
is.
match. Ooh. Just this
What are we,
morning, you were
kids?
waking up on a strange beach surrounded by strangers with murderous intent. Now you're looking across.
I mean, they're still filled. They're still filled with murderous intent. Just saying.
I mean, yeah. Now you're looking across the beach towel at Huntress, lust in her eyes, sweat glistening on her skin. Your heart races. You can feel your pulse pounding in your ears. Huntress takes you by the hand, and you sit face to face at a private section of the bar. She begins to reach for you, putting her hands on your shoulders. You're sweating, but not in the sexy
Mom,
way
spaghetti.
she is. You're sweating in the gross way. You sweat at the interview for a job you're not even remotely qualified for. Just giant sweat stains in your pits.
I mean, yeah.
Look like you fell in the ocean. Again, you don't know what to do. You try to lock lips in this state, you might gross her out so completely that she'll never be able to look at you romantically again. Huntress,
mean- They're technically undead.
We-
So. I'm sorry, I can't kiss you right now.
What? You're relieved, but also maybe a little hurt.
It's not you. Well, it is you, but in a good way. I think you're great, maybe too great. I don't trust easily, and I'm afraid of what it might mean to connect with you so early.
I mean, fair.
Oh, okay.
It's not that I don't want to. I just don't think it's the right idea, right thing right now.
I understand.
Amazing, but also understand this. If you tell anyone I got so soft, I'll break you in half, okay? In true
I'm
Russian
telling
style.
you, almost chewed my whole face clean off.
Oh, I like it.
Oh, I said the wrong word.
I hate to break up such a passionate moment.
That we only assume was passionate because we'd never spy on you constantly while you stay on this island.
But dinner is being served right away, and we must insist that you join us.
We wouldn't want anyone dying of starvation. Ha 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 ha. That's a mortal joke, you know.
When there are so many more interesting things to die from, like this bloody meat hook
Pretty much.
and these entity spikes coming out of the ground. Wait, oh God!
Excuse me.
Seems like the next activity is mealtime. How quaint.
You were expecting what? Capture the flag? Do you know how complicated it is to run a game like that? Much more so than sitting and talking. You've arrived at the cookout area to find an assortment of picnic tables scattered around.
No, I can't see that at all.
What you were expecting? What were you expecting? Some kind of grand hall with a huge banquet table? This ain't some
No.
prestigious fantasy epic like you'd find on cable.
No.
White and Claudette usher you to your seat, but there's very limited seating directly around you.
Well,
And-
yeah, we're
oh,
using
great.
picnic table.
Terrific. It seems that everyone wants to sit next to you.
This is a lot of fan service. Just saying.
Even better is that they don't want to sit next to certain other people either. To start, no one wants to sit next to Trapper. Meanwhile,
No
he
shit.
refuses to sit next to Wraith or Trickster. Oh yeah, Trickster is here. Surprised? Yeah, well, they don't call him Expectster for... I'm sorry. Even I get nervous around crowds of killers. My whole shtick gets a little flustered. Hey there, you're looking good, Splort. Real good. And we
I'm
literally can't let Huntress and Trapper
Don't
sit
let me, I'm
together.
scared.
No, seriously, their arms are too big. They can't fit at the table if they're side by side. Look at this. We can't even fit everyone on screen at the same time. Probably think it was an error, but it's not. It was completely intentional. Let that be a lesson to you. Every error you think you see is a choice. Got that?
Sure.
Okay, Dwight and Claudette are directing traffic. You sit on one side, the rest of them will sit opposite you. Huntress and Trapper can sit at the ends with their
Oh, what is
enormous
this,
sexy
speed dating?
arms. Right? Just work your way down the line, one by one.
We're speed dating now. Got it.
Okay, we'll start down here at Trapper. Are you goth? No. Wraith, are you goth? No.
No.
Trickster, are you goth? No. Spirit, are you goth? Yes. Sold! We're done here.
We're done here.
Now that everyone is seated, can we begin dinner?
Oh wow. Oh wow, oh wow. Tonight's meal was prepared slowly and carefully with both love and hate for 12 hours over a spit.
We hope you all enjoy. We really, really hope you do.
Hey, you didn't actually tell us what you're serving. What are we eating? Not that us immortals really need to eat, but you know.
It's meat.
What kind of meat?
Seasoned with specific number of special herbs and spices that we simply can't divulge.
There's none on there, is there? Or maybe two.
My favorite.
Most.
Meat is good. Just as Russians.
Meat is murder.
What you'd know, considering what you've been up to. Who are you to get judging now?
I'm just sharing facts, and you need to murder something to eat its meat. So that's like technically true.
Not wrong.
Technically true. It's the best kind of true.
Okay, enough yapping. Let's eat before I break you.
I break your good.
I break you good.
I don't know why, but I'm loving. I know she's probably most likely not Russian, but like I'm loving the idea of Russian huntress.
She might be.
She might be. That'd be great.
Hey, Splort. You thinking what I'm thinking? It's going to be a person on that spit, right? Or several parts of overlapping people, perhaps? I haven't seen
No,
many
it's just
pigs
a-
wearing
it's just
palm tree
milk.
button-down prints, you know? When you look closely at the
I don't
spit,
know. It probably is actually a pig.
When you look closely at the spit, you spot what definitely appears to be scraps of fabric sandwiched between some layers of meat. I think I might be sick. Is there anything else to eat?
This took 12 hours. Trust me, it wasn't great.
And we do literally everything on this island.
Actually, there's one thing you're not doing today. You're not carving up this delectable meal.
Well, he's right. He's right for a change. Cause I am with my broad axe. It's the perfect tool for easily chopping anything in twain.
First, who says Twain? Sometimes I swear it's like we're all from completely different historical eras. Second, I'll handle this with my
You might be
cleaver.
right on that.
And quite literally.
Fast, powerful, and clean. At least it's clean when the meat is cooked. No blood.
And you two and your ridiculous bicep swing contest. Enough! Grow up. Don't cough. Obviously, my gorgeous katana is the only obvious option.
The hell it is.
I'll show you both my katana, and I'll send you to actual hell if you'd like.
Please, stop, please. I hate when we fight or talk, or even when we look at each other in the eye. I can do it. I have the skull of Azeroth.
Great. Instead of slicing it up, we can club it to second death.
Hey, Sport.
Don't you know, Huntress? Don't you know that defeating your meal only makes it tastier?
Hey, Sport. I know this isn't what you want to eat, but hurry up and volunteer to carve up dinner. Otherwise, this will
his
go
name
on
was
for
Felix.
one of the other
Aw.
survivors.
Dear Lord. I'm gonna puke.
I mean, it could still totally be a pig, right? The pig's name is Felix.
It could be.
Yeah, yeah. We keep him that healthy optimism.
My optimism died. To be honest with you.
On the hook with everybody else.
On a hook with all the other survivors save Claudette and Dwight.
Yep. Dwight was in a locker and Claudette was hiding in a bush.
Otherwise, this will go on for hours, no hyperbole. They once argued over who had the most effective weapons for 72 hours straight. For 72
that
hours
depends
straight
entirely.
hours.
That depends entirely on the situation, what they're carving up, and a bunch of other factors. Because each of their weapons is good at what it does.
Yeah. And it doesn't matter
Anyway.
which one does it. When they're done, they will take even longer cleaning their weapon, all the while explaining the value of maintaining your tools. Despite being a bunch of cold-blooded killers, for some reason they're always terrified of tetanus.
I mean, if you've ever had tetanus, I have not, but like, freaking, there's a reason we call it lockjaw.
Yeah.
There is a reason behind it. And even though they're undead, I'm pretty sure tetanus would be a major issue. Even for them.
It would still suck.
It would still suck. Like, could you imagine, like, trying to swing, say, like, Huntress trying to swing her axe and suddenly can't because tetanus? Because her arm's all locked up? Yeah, that would fucking suck.
Right?
Yeah, you don't mess around with that. Anyways. Next time on VGM, Dragono.
Oh, is it time?
It is time.
Oh,
Surprised you didn't hear the alarm.
I
It's
did,
next
but I
time on
didn't know what it
VGM,
was.
everyone. It's the timer.
I actually shouldn't mute it so that, you know, everybody doesn't hear it, but whatever. This is gonna be like 10 years down the line. People are gonna like, remember when we used to hear Tago's phone go off for when the episode ended or supposed to end? Yeah, good times.
Anyways, see you everybody. We'll see you next time.
Next time on
Bye-bye.
BGM. Bye.